What what did you think of just Jordan Bell's game and then the job that you and him and Kevin did on that front line overall?
I thought he played really well, other than getting hung on his dunk, killing Kevin's assist. No, he was great out there on both sides of the basketball. It's good to see, his growth over the course of the year from where he was at the beginning of the year to where he is now. It's been fun to watch, and I think we were good, all us out there together, until the whole team relaxed. And then once we relaxed, they got going, and it's the NBA. Once you let the team get going, it's a little rough. So we were good until then. And then towards the end, we got it back. But it's not just us three. We have other great defenders out there. Patrick's a great defender. Clay's a great defender. Andre's a great defender. Nick is a very good defender. So, it's not just us three. But we try to hold the fort down.
Draymond, how did you get through the game physically, and did you feel like you had everything going pretty well? And also, Steve mentioned you guys probably don't win that game without you and Andre back.
Well, I felt really good other than my lungs. This is a struggle. I got to get my wind back. But other than that, I felt good. Try to get back in the rhythm. But overall, I felt pretty good out there. It was good to be back. I had a lot of fun out there just competing. You miss, the competition. So, it was good to be back out there.
How did it feel to see that first three drop through and then have the shoulder feel overall throughout the night?
Well, it's always good to hit a three against Luke. It's not against anyone on the court. It's all against Luke. So that was fun. But obviously to see the first shot go, it kind of relieves some pressure. You're not thinking about every shot, from that point on. So it was good to see that one. And my shoulder felt great. It's just got to get my strength back. But other than that, it felt really good.
As the only rookie, Jordan's had a lot of people in his ear this season, obviously, just telling him, pointing out things and giving him advice and that sort of thing. How do you think he's handled all of that?
I think he's handled it well. He's a sponge. He's one of those guys who you talk to and he sit there and look you in your eye and shake his head yes and he asks questions. Very curious, and that's a great trait to have. So, like you said, he's the only rookie. A lot of people are in his ear, but he handles it well. He doesn't think he knows it all. He honestly doesn't act like he knows anything, which is great. He goes out there, he plays hard, but he doesn't act like he's the brain. And yet you see his play, and you think he got some smarts to him. So, I think it's great qualities for him to have. And obviously in a great situation with a championship team, a lot of guys who know the game of basketball that he can learn from. So I think he's, in a great situation, and he's taking advantage of it.
Draymond, what have you noticed these 3 games the Lakers have played in, just their ability to make it competitive?
Well, they have a lot of young talent. You're talking Kuz, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, those, Julius. They got a lot of young talent, so that's they always play hard, and when you got young talent like that always play hard, they can't necessarily pull all the games out. Majority of them they probably won't pull a game out, just because when you're lacking that experience, you don't know what play to go to down the stretch. Sometimes with that team they're always looking to run and get up and down the floor, but yet sometimes you're looking over to the side because you don't necessarily know what to call. And then sometimes they just make some basic mistakes that, with experience, you don't make those mistakes. So they're pushing everybody, to the, down to the wire, and sometimes just can't close the game out because of that youth. 2-3 years down the line, it may be a different story. So, it's fun to watch them, fun to play against them. Coming up sometime, probably sooner rather than later. Right. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
You were mentioning Luke earlier. What's it like bantering with him throughout the game?
It's fun. Obviously a guy I have the utmost respect for. Love him like a brother. Just talking to him, knowing there's not much he can really do. So it's kind of unfair. But, just obviously I know how smart Luke is. I know how competitive he is. So it's always fun looking over there, going back and forth with him. And, he he got those boys playing hard. And like I said, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
What's your favorite thing you said to him tonight?
I got him his job. So I told him, I got you your job. You better tell your guys over there.
Athletic player, we're just getting the smarts down.
I just have to learn the system, learn how to be successful on the team, being in the right spots, angle of screens and things like that.
Steve talked about all the space that was there for you tonight, playing in that front court with Draymond and Kevin. How, you haven't played a ton with them this year, but how did that kind of change the court out there?
Well, Draymond, he's a really good facilitator, so he brings it up a lot. And then when you have shooters like KD, Clay, Pat, Swag on the perimeter, Andre, it really opens the floor a lot. So when I set a ball screen for, let's say, KD, he demands a double team, so I just slip, make the right read, and somebody else sets him screen. We have so many good shooters, so I was a 3-on-4 mismatch after that. So I just have to be in the right spot, being a dunker.
Jordan, you broke it down pretty nicely in the post game about what you have to do on this team.
Yeah.
But in the fourth quarter, there it looked like you got hit on the knee under the Lakers basket there. And I think it was under the Lakers basket. They were going in for something, and you were playing. I think you were defending.
Yeah.
What happened there, and how do you feel now?
I'm good. I just bumped knees with KCP when I walled up on his layup. It was nothing serious though.
Jordan, where did you think the game got away, and how did you guys readjust?
I thought our turnovers, I think it was in the fourth quarter, really started their offense and kind of killed our pace we had. They're a very fast transition team. I think they're number one in the NBA, so they feed off that kind of thing. So I think our turnovers really got them going, kind of took away from us.
Yeah, when you just look at the 3 games the Lakers have played you, what have you noticed about their ability to make it competitive? How have they been able to do that?
They're a very scrappy team, very young. They just play really hard, transition, always running, always kind of like the Loyola Marymount team, just straight running people. So I think teams get a little fatigued when they're playing them.
Jordan, when you see 2 other rookies having really nice games going off, is there any added motivation there to show, hey, I may have gone second round, but I'm pretty good too?
With Kyle it is, just because like me and him are cool, good friends. Kind of just talk back at each other the whole time. Played him against him for 2 years when he went to Utah, so it's kind of a fun competitive thing between me and him.
Jordan, Steve just mentioned how eager he had been to see you get significant minutes with Kevin and Draymond, and now once Steph gets back, just what that lineup can do. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, definitely thought about that. Obviously, they're the main guys on this team, so the fact that he wants to see me play with them more is a good sign for me in the future.
Jordan, along the same lines, before the game, Coach Kerr was very complimentary of your perimeter defense and your passing, and then you go out and score and grab rebounds. What are you trying to tell Coach?
Well, I think passing, something I've always been really good at, and blocking shots as well. But like the last 4 days, like everybody's been texting me. One thing they keep saying is I need to get more rebounds. So today I tried to really focus on that.
Jordan, great game tonight. What is something that you wish you would have done better for the game you would like to improve on?
I think it was a pass to Draymond, and I turned it over. I think I missed a box out on Ingram when Randall was shooting a free throw. And then I let Kyle score on me twice. I didn't like that. Yeah. I wish I would have blocked the shot on that dunk, actually. Yeah. Turn up.